I was sitting on a corner, broke as a bitch. A big timer passed by, stunting harder than shit. Then something clicked in my head. Yeah, that's it. So I plotted up a scheme to kidnap the bitch. A couple of days went by while I was scoping him out. But Friday night I caught that bitch walking out of his house, jumped in his car and left. So I trailed him deep, and he led me to a club on St. Claus Street. He went in, I had to find a place to park my car, a good distance from his car, but not that far. I laid back and finished scoping as time went by. A 12 gauge on the seat and fire in my eyes, knowing tonight was the night that would change my life. I either take it and make it or face 20 to life. He walked out of the club feeling unconcerned, not knowing that his life was about to take a new turn. But as he staggered to his Benz, I know he was drunk. I rolled up and jumped out with the sawed-off pump, and already hit the button that opened my trunk. That's when I slammed him in the bitch. An undercover cop passed and saw some of what happened. He called in a 51 cop Cobra kidnapping. Took the nigga to a warehouse, but before I got out, I had a 45 hanging at the front of my mouth. They try to read me my rights. I say, man, I know what's happening. Now I'm on my way to jail for all the death and kidnapping. Same conda I sat on, I'm starting to miss. I'm locked down, breaking bricks, man. Life is a bitch, that's what I'm in for.
See, I was smoking weed with the posse late one night. Ran out of easy waters, I went to the store with the spike. While I was walking down the vault, two carload of niggas just rolled up real slow with their fingers on the trigger, asking me about a hoe that I slapped down a week back for disrespecting me to G. That bitch deserved to get smacked. I thought about the whole scheme that when they cover was blow, I must have ran a half a block into a fence with a hoe. They started firing the 9mm, the Uzis, the pumps, the AK, sound like bazookas. I jumped into a yard full of dogs trying to get to my base. I'm being chased by a tribe, I got to pick up the pace. I barely get to the crib, but still go for the gun. They step in half with the fun, but now it's gonna get done. I told my posse about the shit, cause I can never forget. I strapped up and went out to complete the hit. They said, oh G-man, wait a minute. By being pissed, I just left. It took a while to find them suckers at a bar on my shelf. I laid low, caught them slipping, patiently rose up. I went to hit and wasn't missing, I was too close up. While I was running from the scene, somehow I dropped my gat. I had to stay on my track and say fuck was in back. But flashing lights hit the corner, man, I mean it was wild. I threw my hands above my head just like a gangster and smiled. I could've came with my posse, but took a whole different route. I kill a bitch or I get killed, and it's just the way I go out. That's what I'm in for.
I jacked a lot of niggas in my lifetime. If you wanna know what happened, then broaden your mind. For a vicious composition that describes the scene.
But where it all went down, black?
In New Orleans, some nigga told his boy that I was a hoe. I couldn't catch him on the street, so I kicked down his door. He rolled over for a 9 that was on the floor. That's when I hit him 5 times with a 44. I couldn't overlook this child, he was standing there crying. So I back smacked the bitch with 7 pounds of iron. Bailed out his house, jumped in my car, got on the interstate quick. With Astro World in my eyes and chicken hard as a brick. I threw the chicken out the window with a pistol frown. Cops threw a roadblock trying to slow me down. I bust through the motherfuckers, radiator leaking water. Astro World is not out, I'm on my way for the border. I hope Taco Bell is open, I need something to eat. And I'm staring at my daughter breed car seat. With 20 cars of cops chasing and my tank on E. I tried to make it to Houston so I could get some sleep. I hit Texas and was greeted by the law of the state. 10 cars, 20 pumps, I had to slam on brakes. I tried to run but they caught me and whooped me just like I figured. That's why I'm in this motherfucker with the rest of you niggas. That's what I'm in.